It's working. Hi guys, welcome to this L3 Plus Repair session, episode 4. This is Raz from Decentral. So we will go back where we left yesterday with that L3 Plus that I changed, if I remember correctly, one chip here, and I put thermal epoxy on it. So now it's completely dry. The epoxy that I used was this. Just to give you an idea, pretty useful for L3 Plus, S9, or many other type of repair. So yeah. So again, everything that you see, the tools and the consumables are available on our shop. So yeah, if you want to start doing repair, not just minor repair, but any electronic repair, we got pretty much everything for you. So yeah, that's about it. So I changed the chips. Music background sounds good. Nice, Joe, thanks. We try new things. We try to put some music in the background. So yeah, keep updating in the comment if everything that you hear, if you hear me well, if the music is not too loud. And for the type of music, it will depend. You know, Monday was different. Today we try something else. So, chip change, everything's working. Thermal glue applied. Now I just need to stick that little boost module and redo a test just to make sure that everything is fine, and that one will be ready to go. So for the glue, I'm just using, regular super glue. Takes 15 seconds to dry, and then you're good to go. Whoop, I might just clean a bit here. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oop. Yeah, sometimes it's not sticking 100% on that wire. I could also use two-phase tape. I just don't have nearby, so that will do it. Better. I just need to take care of those. Here we go. Et voila! Another one. Let's put this one on the side. And we will test it in the machine later this week or next week. Hey man, ça va? Yeah. What do you need? '17 Gen. Those one I don't know. Yeah, take a look at that. No worries. I put many of the stuff that was here down here. D7, yeah. I don't know. Now, let's revisit one that I did yesterday that I was in the process of doing. Yes, this is all L3 Plus. Merci à toi. Nope. The best is gonna be here. So take a look at that. Yesterday I did. I took off the MOSFETs here that we can find right here. So 1, 2, 3. And I wanted to check if they were shorted. And how you do that? You go into continuity mode. Then you touch. And there's no short here. So I can put them back, and that would mean that the problem is somewhere else. Good. That one will go on the cooling station, and then we'll try another one. You know what? That little fan is pretty useful, but I think I prefer it on the other side. Yeah, I'll do that later. Okay, next one. No visual damage except those two chips. Let's take a look. Okay. Let's bend it a little bit. Howdy, man. How's it going? Crypto miner. You here for the episode 4? Episode 4, A New Hope for L3+. Everything works fine, so probably that one is mostly for thermal glue. So here, let's see if the zone is pretty clean. And it looks like it. There you go. Okay, everything's nice and clean here. Because that one is already working, instead of doing them one by one, if you were here, you already seen pretty often what I do. So I will just do a bunch of them because I'm pretty sure I will need to do many of them today, and I will just do all of them at once instead with thermal glue epoxy. So yeah, this one we can put it on the side. Now here it's still warm, but it should be fine. Okay, do I still have power? 12 volt. Yeah, I still have 12 volt. Yesterday I had 4 volt. Yeah, still the same thing. So it's either the U72 chip or even maybe the PIC. But most of the time, if it's a PIC problem, it's just not working at all. So I think I have another one U73 chip right here. I don't know if it's working, but we will change U73 step down chip and take a look at the behavior of the Hashboard afterwards. If I'm still at 4 volt, maybe the other chip got the exact same problem, because that's another issue of those L3+. that is pretty common. Let's clean just a little bit. Perfect. You know what? Maybe I will change the music. I will keep that one for Friday. I just heard that Alter Bridge, I'm more like rock metal type of person. Alter Bridge just released a new album this November. Yes. And if you don't know, Alter Bridge is slash Guns N' Roses style. But a little bit more on the rock side. I don't know if we heard it well, but it should be fine. Or maybe the quality is pretty shitty. Same thing. Sound is good? Okay, great. Miss Monique will keep it for Friday. There you go. When it's heated enough, it will place itself like a good little chip. It is. A little bump right here, but it should be fine. Friday 12-hour stream. Yes, Jonathan and me discuss about this one. We intend to some Friday do a 12-hour non-stop stream. So you can pass by if you want. I don't know if it's going to be the same person for 12 hours, or maybe we will just relay each other, or maybe even at the same time. Let's see. Okay, let's keep that one on the side. But yeah, if you got any suggestion too about one kind of live stream, one type of machine that you might want to see repair, But keep in mind that we don't have any, we don't have all the type of model, and also not all the type of model are breaking as much as some other one. As example, I've seen on the last live stream that I've been doing this week with L3 Plus, somebody was asking for T2T machine. Those one don't break, or almost never breaks. So yeah, it's harder to do. So if you got one that you would like to see in a live stream, or you would like to learn a little bit more how to repair, well, you can send it to us and we will repair it right away. Okay, that one a little bit dusty, but everything seems nice. You see those type of stuff here, that could create problems. It's not a problem per se. Just a little cleanup with a brush. I got my super professional brush right here. $300 brush, $300 brush. That is only for electronics. If Apple was doing it, it will be an eye brush, and it would be for $300. Yeah. Speaking of Apple, they are into a project of creating their own electric cars. It's getting better and better. So you will go into the car, and if you want to drive it, you will need to pay a monthly fee. And if you want a heated seat, you will need to pay another fee. But you know, I'm joking, but more and more companies are doing this practice. Intel will do it on their next gen server computer CPU. So they will sell all the same type of CPU for everybody, and then you can unlock with a small monthly fee the performances that you like. I think some cars are doing it too in the BMW. So yeah, it's not a joke anymore. Okay, let's test this one. There we go. Woo! Let's bend it a little bit. Clock, clock. Seems fine. Let's see advanced mode. Everything is nice and working. Yeah, everything's fine. Good. I'll just maybe do a little just to clean a little bit while being here. Well, Well, I will be careful with that one because it's getting almost oxidized. So the main issue is that the air is starting from this side and then going to the other side, and here it's starting to oxidize. You see that small here capacitor still working, but getting weaker. All of them. So it's still working, but yeah, need to be careful. Okay. Next. So let's see the other one that I've changed, the U73 chip, right here. There you go. So the problem was U73. A little bending, everything's fine. Advanced test, excellent. Good. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will just, yes, like that. Good. Another one. Let's clean a bit. Very nice. Another one. 2 in a row. Not always like that, but when it does, it's very nice. Okay, so now I tried this one during the week, and I think last Friday. That one got a temperature sensor problem. But not only that, everything looks perfectly fine in all the testing that I've done with it. But if I try something else today, I will try an option that I've never tested yet onto an Hashboard, and it's this one. Test without pulling chip, because if I'm doing advanced tests and then temperature sensor detection, I've already changed the temperature sensor and all the resistance and capacitance around it, and it's proven those temperature sensors don't fail often. It's a very uncommon for them to fail, so it's mostly a chip problem. Yeah. Now if I'm looking at the routine signal, It's jumping. It's unstable. So now, what I will do, I will stop this test and I will try. Maybe it will work, maybe not. We will find out together. Test without pulling chip. And then, nothing's happening on the ARC tester, but something's happening on the Hashboard technically. And now you see, it's 100% stable. But I still have no way. Let's see, maybe something else. Let's see BI. BI is giving 0. So we'll just test them one by one. And if I find nothing, I will just keep it on the side, otherwise it will take too much time. Weaker. But still workable. Yeah. So yeah, it's a new option for ARC tester, and it's been maybe a month and a half, but never tried it. And yeah, we tried it today, and there's already some victories with it. So I will there's a high probability that I will use that new mode onto S17 repair, because those ones are a real pain with temp sensors. Or maybe that option isn't optimized for L3+, because there's L3+ doesn't have L3+ testing doesn't have all the option as the 17th generation or 19th generation. And when I say L3+, I mean older models in general, S9, L3+. Well, Nope. And then there's definitely a problem somewhere because my clock is too high. This is without pooling mode. Yeah, I just tried it. I just test one by one all the chips with the return signal. And yeah, what I will do, I know that I've changed some chip on that one, so many chips actually. Either I changed them and it was a wrong diagnosis, or either I changed them because there was a problem here. So if I'm looking at the mark that I've done here, last one too. Yeah. Okay. Now what I will do, just one last test that I will do is diode values of the chip that I've changed, but it's been months that I've changed them. So if the value are within range, I will consider this one too long for repair. It's not unrepairable or unfigurable. It's just that, like, nothing is unfigurable. You can do, if you put your head, your hard work, and your time in it, and if you are relentless, even sometimes, you can repair pretty much anything. That's how I got those L3 Plus on the long run. But what I want to say about those is that it's not unrepairable. It will just take too long for repair. That one I've already, that 15 minutes, I've almost repaired 2 Hashboard meanwhile. So I'm taking the time for this one just in case, because that might be just one chip. Those ones are low. If I'm going back, okay, I was talking meanwhile, so I wasn't concentrated. 411, 411, okay. 460, 48, 47, 47. So that one is low. If I'm looking at the other one here, 28, 28. But it's not low enough to create an issue. Good, 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 good. So if I compare just that one, 436 instead of here, 415, it's low, but not low enough because I'm still within values. Yeah, and I have 2 of them with the same kind. You see that one is higher. Good, 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 good. A little bit high, but good, 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 good. 2 last. Good. Good, 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 good. Normal because it's the last one of the Hashboard. Good, good. Yeah. Good. Low. Good. Low. Low. On a roll with the L3 Plus stream, yes. We have to list some more on the shop. People like this one as a home heater during winter. Exactly, we talked about this one yesterday. Those L3 Plus, even if they bring less LTC and Doge, they can be used as a literal heating system. So here in Canada, the winter is by our door, or by our doorstep, so it's pretty useful. Normal, low, normal, low, low. I got two of them that I've changed that are lower, but it's so minor. I could change them, but everything is working perfectly fine. Yeah. Hey, that guy, how's it going? I'd get one, but they are kind of loud in the house, aren't they? So, actually, I don't know if you were here yesterday, but we've talked about this. I personally have some L3 Plus at home, and these are super great for home, garage, and everything. Everybody's super happy with them, and you know what? They don't make any noise. Usually they are making about 75 decibels, but with some tweaking and some parts modification, if you want to invest in that, you can drop as low as 50 decibels. So I don't know if you know what it is, but in a normal room, it's the same sound as a computer. Yeah. And even better if you change a power supply for a computer one, by example, 1000 watts, FVGA and Corsair, or even Seasonic are super great power supply, computer power supply, and they don't make any noise. They have low, no noise state that under a certain load, the fan is just not spinning. Yeah. So yeah, take a look. If yeah, we can do, if you're used to do some tweaking with your L3 Plus, go ahead. There's many fans on the aftermarket. By example, Noctua fans are pretty great. They're not quite beautiful. They're brown and beige, but they're super, very great performance. Take the ones with the 3000 RPM. But if you want to invest a little more, because those fans will be as good for your computer than those L3 Plus, but there's new type of fan that I've been using and have super great results on my PC and on my L3 Plus. Go check that out. Fantech T30 fans. These are quite new one. Nobody are talking about them, but these are the best on the market. I guarantee you. Even like, I'm not sponsored or anything. Thus, I wish I would be sponsored by Fantech, because I got a computer case from them, fans from them, RGB from them, and everything is working super great. I'm not talking from experience. I've been building computer for like not 10 years, but the first that I've built myself has been in 2013, and it's still running. So yeah, Fantech T30s. These are 25mm fans instead of 20mm fan of the regular. So if you get the place in your case, super great. But on L3 Plus, very nice, very nice. You can even put RGB in them and everything, but that's another talk. Okay, that one. I got two chips. Yeah, we will tag them on the stream. Absolutely. Did you quiet the PSU fan, or are you using computer PSU? Interesting. On that case, I've been for complete sound reduction, because when I've changed the fan for T30s, the Bitmain stock fan was louder than the actual machine. So I've changed for 1000 watts PSU, and it's running no noise, almost no noise. But what the next step that I want personally to try is changing the Bitmain fan for Noctua, because I know that, because those are smaller. I think these are 60 millimeters, but they're like 30 millimeters wide. So I know that Noctua are creating the same, the same, not the same thickness, but the same like 60 millimeters that I want to change. But you need to tweak a little bit, and I didn't try it yet. Why? Because Bitmain fans are 2 pins. Noctua fans and any PC fans are high performances fans. So they're either 3 or 4 pins. So you need to know which one is which. And I don't know how you need to be sure of the voltage of them. So I didn't venture yet, but it's literally on the workbench at home. So it's a next project. I will update you if I got any good result. I have a 1000-watt titanium that could work. Actually, yeah, you just maybe need to have more 6 pins so you can plug, because L3 Plus got a total of 8 times 8 you know, you got 2 of them times 4, so you need as much 6 pin. That one is working. I could take a guess to change the 2 that I have here, but I've already put some times on them. Everything is working, but I had 2 weak values. I'm not sure about that one. What do I do? I'll try it, because anyway that dashboard is not working. It's working, but if the temperature sensor is not working, the dashboard is not working. So I will try the operation. I will try to change at least one of those 2 chips. I will try to change first the one directly linked to the temp sensor, so chip number 5. Yeah, undervolted with Vinish 600 watts, and you just plug 1 CPN Hashboard. Yeah, you could do that too. I personally prefer to have the 2 pins, because I am more of a stock guy, so everything needs to be as stock as possible. But yeah, if you are reducing the wattage, just 1 6 pin will be plenty enough. And yeah, if you got Vinish, we actually have a decentral Vinish that is available on our website. If you want to do the update and you know how to do it, it's up to you. But we can also do it. We could just arrange everything, change the fan, tweak the software, and be ready to up and running. Okay, so L3 Plus definitely work running 600 watt. Yeah, temp sensor change number 5, but I've already changed chip number 5 and everything seems to be in good order. You see, 435 is great, but here that's slow. Now it's great. Here that's low, and here that's low too. If I'm taking a look at this one, that one is a little high, but it's good. That one is normal, so you see 449 instead of 414. I'm going to change number 5, and if it's not working, well, too bad. But yeah, I think we are definitely into L3 Plus week. Maybe I should bring back my L3 Plus that I modify at home. So fan modified, change power supply, even put it completely Wi-Fi. So it's running 100% Wi-Fi with my router at home. So I can just unplug it and put it outside if I want. And I can put it in the garage. Everything is working super great. No interruption. And yeah, chip number 5. Sometimes the actual temp sensor gives up on L3 Plus. I changed it twice. I changed it some month ago. Still the same issue. I changed the capacitors and resistance around it. Same thing. Or either it was showing but giving error into the testing, and it gave up into the machine after 15 seconds. You know what? Did I change number 5? So either I've put some thermal epoxy, or either I didn't change it and I just marked it. Huh. Interesting. Okay, master. Yes. Yes, my apprentice. Soon you shall master the L3 Plus. 13 series is almost always chip, but L3 can have more actual sensor issue sometimes, but it's pretty, it's like not even 10% of the issue from my experience. FVGA 1000 watts T2 has 8 connection already, very nice. FVGA is a very great company for power supply. For GPU as well, but I don't know if you're into that, if you follow a little bit the news about the GPU, FVGA abandoned NVIDIA because NVIDIA were pretty much not great with them. But they're making so much great product. I cannot wait to see what they will do next. Yeah, the Tesu will do. You got me with them Star Wars reference card. Yes, we are on L3 Plus episode 4. A new hope for L3 Pluses. And it's actually really a new hope because those machines, many people are discarding them, but they can give so much value. Even more right now with the winter at our doorstep. Et voila. Yeah, that's a shame. I like my VGA GPU. I have one too. I have one VGA RTX 3080 Ti running super great. Running a little bit hot, but it's running. I can throw anything at him and it will heat it like a beast. It's coupled with an AMD CPU, the 5800X. Super great, runs hot too, even more because I got a small case factor, but with those T30 fans that I talked about and AIO cooler, everything is running super great. Yeah. Okay, let's try that one. But yeah, VGA abandoned the ship, and I think it's for good because it's not the first time that NVIDIA is being, to not call them assholes with their companies. VGA weren't making pretty much any money with the NVIDIA GPU, and NVIDIA were creating their own GPU in competition with them. Yeah, it's a nonsense. But you know, they're a really great GPU manufacturer for the most powerful card. They're very great for it, but I think maybe I will fall someday for AMD GPU because I've already have the CPU and I never tried those two coupled together, and it seems like it's a very great idea because they got their own proprietary technology, so the GPU and the CPU will talk together. So you know, it's a very exciting moment for PC and electronic enthusiasts. Thing is, you need to put your hands into your pockets because there's no parts with the electronic shortage. Let's go. My ATI is the only one that's a bit hot on memory but manageable. Yeah. I don't know why. I've seen that there's some companies that are creating better thermal pads that you could change. And funny thing, I've reached a VG about that, saying that it's very hot, and let's not hide each other that information. You know, I've tried mining with those. They were running pretty hot on the VRAM. But a VG is super nice because if you're changing the thermal pads, you can put other ones from other company, and they will still value your warranty if you got an issue. You just need to put back the original thermal pads. But yeah, they're quite easy to open. You can change the thermal pads, and if you got an issue, put back the original ones that you keep on the side in a plastic bag or I don't know. And yeah, they will still honor their warranty. It's a really great company. Now, new chip. Yeah, there we go. I just oh, that guy. I just remembered that I think I got a video about my L3 Plus modified and all. Hop into our Discord channel, and I will send it into one of those branches of the Discord channel. You know, so you will get an idea of what it looks like. How much do you sell the L3 Plus for? There are none on. Oh yeah. Maybe because it's pretty recent, we just received a bunch of them and also repair some of them. Maybe Joe can answer to that one. Or if you're looking for pretty much anything about mining, you can just reach us with a. We will do a custom quote, so you can just reach us by email. But I think Jonathan will see that one and answer for you, because I don't know the prices. I'm repairing them, I'm not selling them. Okay, let's put that one. Oh, yeah, Jonathan is hustling, repairing and answering and looking onto the channel. Sorry, I was on repair on my own, the retail. Yeah. Looks like it. Okay. Meanwhile, this one is cooling up. Looks nice. Same thing as the other one. I'll just clean a bit. Let's try this one. Yeah, none on the website at the moment because they got purchased. Yeah, already, because we will list those fixed on the stream after their quality test in the test room. They are quality tested and not Quebec tested, but we can say both of them. I thought for a while that that little QC sticker was for Quebec tested because we're in Quebec, and I was like, well, maybe we got better quality control something, but no, it's quality tested, obvious. Tester issue or peak issue. I will refresh. All my pins seems to be straight. Yeah, we got some arc tester problem for from time to time. Okay. I swear when I was a kid, I thought it was, yeah, when you were a kid. Yeah, right. I still thought that until some months ago, until you told me. Nope. I have a big problem. I will restart my tester and see, but before that, I will test with another hashboard. It's working, so it's not my tester. Makes sense, I guess. A fan mode invalidates any kind of warranty. I mean, the Bitmain warranty is way past, and we and our machine, we have our own warranty on them between 30 and 90 days. So if, of course, doing that upgrade might result into the L3 Plus costing more. For example, if we change the fan and if we're tweaking everything, but I'm pretty sure we can still put a warranty on it. Let's if that's something that interests you, you can reach us about that, because I don't have all the information, but from what I've seen, mine is still running strong since like already almost 30 days and without any problems. Yeah, we're flexible. We can install the fan ourselves and warranty label over it. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so that one I got a big problem. I could maybe try to reconfigure it, or I could just try to change it. Let's see. Last time that I tried with my Picket kit, I had some issue, and I don't know if it was the actual miner. Yes. Je viens d'essayer avec un autre board, puis il n'y a pas de problème. Il flash comme à dernière seconde, puis il m'affiche rien. Yeah, tester is fine. Merci beaucoup. So I will try with Picket kit, and if it's still, and if the issue is still here, I will change the pick with another one that I have. So yeah, if I put that on the side. Yeah, you make it sound like it's a safe and out mode. Yeah, look, go into our Discord channel. If you are not already on it, there's a invite link into the YouTube live stream right now. So I will send the video that I. Oh, my bad. I cannot send video onto Discord. I don't know why. Sadly. But you know what? I got my own YouTube channel. I will update the video of it. It's like 20 seconds, and I will link to this live stream afterwards. Okay, so I'm picking another computer because on the computer that I'm using right now, there's no, there isn't the software required for the Picket kit. So I will do it on that one. And maybe you can see what I'm doing at the same time. So I'm using MP Lab XIPE software. And also something that they don't really talk about. I don't know the warranty about the fans of the actual Antminer, but after a while they will just give up. And also they are very they're not, the Antminer fans are for moving air. They're not for performance, for sound, or anything like that. So they're it's not the same build quality. The Fantech, from what I've seen on the website, it's a 6 years warranty. So I don't know if it's still applied if you're putting them onto a miner, but if you're putting them into the computer and it's 6-year warranty, I think it's a pretty solid fan. Yeah, maybe I should try to reach them to get a sponsor, get a sponsorship, and get cheaper fans. Sponsored by Fantech? Not at all, not right now. Advanced mode. So now my picket, there's a small arrow right here, so I need, you know what, I will reverse it because I like the green one. I just need to follow the green one and plug it into the square that I got right here. That little square one. Boom. And it's PIC 16F1705. I'll select it into the list. You know what, I will just pick 16F, set U5. I will apply. Going into the power options, and I will use the power target circuit from picket 3. I will select the voltage level around 3.3 volt because this is what the actual PIC is having as a voltage. So the closest one is 3.375. A little bit higher is better than a little bit lower. Once it's done, I'll go back to operate and then I connect. A little warning message to say don't put 5 volt into a 3.3 volt part component. Makes sense? So that has been found. Turns out that my that actual Hashboard is revision 1.6.1, so I will try to go, if I have it, I will go into browsing. So sorry if you don't see clearly, but anyway, if you want more information about that part, about EEPROM reconfiguration and PIC reconfiguration, there's a video about L3 Plus Picket Kit on our YouTube channel. So go take a look. It's like 2 minutes long. If I'm going into I will just take any of them. SPC, EEPROM, resources, EEPROMs, L3 Plus, 1.6. And then I program. Everything seems to be working. I will verify. There's an option here that is called verify. Verification successful. So now we'll disconnect. You see, this is a very analog thing. Now I can physically disconnect my picket. Close that, and then try again. There you go. Now it's detecting. Let's power that up. Zero chip. What's going on? Let's open that up and see. First, do I have voltage into the circuit? Yes, I got 12 volt. Second, is my step down working at 10 volt? Yeah. Third, is my boost circuit working? Yes. And now I just received some strange signals. Now we'll test LDO. So I'm supposed to be around 1.8. Yes. So you see. Oh, I think my album just finished. Yes. Yep. Oh, yeah, you didn't saw it on the side of the screen, but at first, what was happening is that my tester here was just like strange flashing and then no detection at all onto the Antminer into the ARC tester. I reprogrammed the EEPROM and now it's detecting, and now I got the voltage and everything, but there's still an issue with that hashboard. So now we'll check the actual voltage. So LDO, if the domain receive everything, because there's probably one weak LDO somewhere. So one of the issue was the EEPROM that needed reconfiguration. Now that it's settled, let's take a look at the real problem. 1.8, 1.7. Oh, okay, I got 19 now. What's going on? If I'm bending, yes, okay, so this one, if I'm bending, I'm receiving different issue. That one will be a pain. Those ones, because you cannot really, yeah, you cannot really be sure what's going on. So now, if I'm taking a look, '19. What's going on with 19? And now it's zero chip. Well, and my return signal goes all the way. Okay. Clock. Oh, is my clock do? Oh, 1.8. So my first chip has good clock value, but the second one got issue right now. Okay, let's see the other one. 0, 1.8, 0, 1.8. Oh, that one is fine. Oh shit, what's happening? 9, 8, 9. 0, 1.8. Am I missing a part somewhere? What's going on with this one? It's pretty messed up. I will try advanced mode, just in case. Yeah, that's normal, but now if I try the pulling without chip, testing without chip pulling that I did earlier, let's take a look. Seems very intermittent, like crack solder joint, something like this. I've seen many L3 Plus having that behavior. So when you're bending the board might work fine, but when you bend it just a little bit, it will not work. Or either way, it's not working, and when you bend it, it's working, like this one. So there's one weak chip somewhere that is making everything else fall apart. 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8. 9. Hi, Filim. How's it going? Yeah, so crack join or something. 991. Let's try again with regular test. And now it's going up to 67. So you see I'm playing right now with 68. I'm just like applying pressure on it, just moving. It's going pretty well. Some victory on L3 Plus already. You missed some of them, but yeah, it's going pretty great. But this one is giving me a little headache. But if I'm playing with same method with 67, you see, I'm just applying some pressure on it, 0. Oh, no, it's completely 0. Even if I'm rolling, if I'm applying pressure. Is the one that's flashing yellow considered working, or is the first not responding one? The one flashing is considered working because it's the last, most of the time, a working hashboard with ARC tester will show 72 flashing yellow. It doesn't mean that the chip, most of the time it means that the chip, the connection is going up to this one. So you see, if I am in this angle and I'm applying pressure on chip number 67, it's working. But when I release it, or when I play with it a little bit, what's happening? It worked. It worked just way before. So there's one chip that got cold solder joint something. I think I found it. Chip number 61. I think. I'm not sure. Nope. You see, when I'm bending it, everything is working fine. But when I'm just releasing it a little bit and then playing, wobbling the dashboard, it's working. So there's one cold join somewhere. But which one? 0 now. Chip 72, okay. So in those cases, there's a high probability that last domain got one of the chip that is not working. But which one? Because you see right now I'm playing with 72. And it's showing me all that strange behavior. Now I'm playing with it and there's nothing. Let's go on 71. You see 71. I will try 71. Yeah, I'm playing with it. You see, like this. I'm just applying some pressure and moving it so the heat sinks is applying pressure either on the left and the right of the chip. So when applying pressure, I have different behavior, you see? Yes. Left, right, left, right. I will try that one. So it's either this one or close to it, because when you're applying pressure, sometimes it can apply pressure and release pressure into all the other heatsink around. So by example, if I'm taking number 65, number 65 does nothing. 67 again, 71 again. Yeah, 71. I will try 71. If it's not that one, it's really close to it. Can just one bad chip cause it to go 0 ASIC detected? Yes, absolutely. Because if you got one chip that is cutting the signal, your either your clock signal, or your return signal, most often than not, the return signal will not go through that chip because, by example, if I was moving it and there was 0 ASIC, I could maybe check the return signal at the same time and it might show me something weak. Or maybe not, because I cannot bend it meanwhile testing it. So my test was very analog. So yeah, I will change number 71. But yeah, if just one chip is cutting the signal, your hashboard will not work. And also, during all those tests, there might be an indication that 69 is the problem, because any movement that I did, it didn't go up. It didn't go higher than chip number 68. So maybe 69 is blocking the signal, but maybe 61 is eating also the signal of that chip and thus creating a problem too. Yeah, Jonathan on YouTube says 0 ASIC is just code for cannot communicate properly with the board at all. It's not able to figure out. Yeah. So just one chip can break them all. I've seen some pictures people doing like jumping wires, so soldering wire from one chip to another to skip one chip that wasn't working. I never tried that one. I might maybe try that one maybe this week. I might be curious. I will try to think about it and find back the link that I've seen. So yeah. Okay, let's change number 71. Oh yeah, I just had, as I said, I'm really into all that is rock and metal. Maybe, I don't know. It's been a while. Maybe some Linkin Park. Thanks. I don't know anything about these, but it's interesting. Well, glad that you learn some stuff with us today. We are also giving lessons for actual repair. So if you're interested into repairing, even for yourself or starting a business, into ASIC repair, we are giving lessons, course, and all that stuff. Of course, it's most often than not in our own facility, but I'm sure that we can arrange some like this lessons at a distance, because we know not everybody can go into Montreal. Where are you coming from, that guy? Oh, Boisbriand, c'est à côté. Ben oui, comme on dit, on donne des cours aussi là, sur place si jamais d'un coup ça t'intéresse, mais tu sais, le channel qu'on fait, on est là aussi pour démystifier un petit peu justement sur les miners, qu'est-ce qu'on fait. Fait que si t'en apprends, tant mieux. Yes. So now what I'm doing, I'm just cleaning those small pins because when I will put the chip, it needs to be put into a kind of socket, so it needs to be very nice and flat. So if anything is in the way, like that thermal glue, it can create an issue afterwards. So I need to be careful not to break anything. One thing, I don't know why. Okay, sounds good. Nope, that one will need rework. I'll take another one, this one.
To me in the end, you kept everything inside.
There you go. Nice and flat. Should be good. Okay, let's put it on the side and try the other one that I changed, chip number 5 with temperature sensor problem. Is the chip that I put is good? Is it well connected to the dashboard? We'll see. Physical connection seems good. This one here. If I'm checking the one before, 450, 435, good, good, good. You want after, just for keeping the suspense, 464, 450, 37, because sometimes when you put a new chip, I've seen it on many times onto a 17 series, it can change the behavior as well as the value sometimes on the chip next to it or before it. So you need to be careful, because sometimes you could change a chip that seems to be bad, you change it and you change it, still same value. Could be a resistance or could be the other chip. That one is higher, but it should be fine. Earlier it was at 411, so now it's getting good. That one is great. 411 and now 450 and then 450. I will try it into the machine to see if everything is working, because it doesn't mean that if the connection is good, like right now, that the chip is either working or will react correctly with the other chips. There's 72 of them and they all need to communicate together. Okay, detection, power, let's turn that on. Okay, I still have all my chips, that's good. Is the quality of the connection is great? Yes. And then do I have a temperature sensor? Ah ben tabarnak! There you go. I took a guess. And from the behavior that I had with the ancient value. So the value were within range, but they were low, like limit. So I took a guess, changed the chip directly onto the temperature sensor, and now it's working. So yeah, another one. Nice, very nice. So I will clean that one, and it will be ready to put back thermal glue on it, but I will not do it right now. As I said, I will do them all at the end, because when you play with thermal with epoxy, you have 4 minutes to apply it. So I will apply them all at the same time. I will prepare them. I'll just clean the zone. So yeah, another victory that honestly I was about to put it on the side. So I give it one chance, one opportunity. Mom spaghetti. There you go. And I changed that one. Okay, nice. Pretty happy with that one. There we go. Let's see. The other one that I changed, chip number 68. I will be so proud if I have it on the first time. But you know, you cannot have luck every time, and I don't expect to always be right with my diagnosis. And also those are sometimes pretty crappy machine, and they can just give you bad signals and false indication. First, diode values. Is the chip connected well? Good, 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 good. Hey Chris, thank you. It's very nice to hear it, because sometimes you know, that confidence that you build, the more you are repairing them, it's easy to forget it when you got like 1, 2, or 3 hashboard that are breaking in your hand at the like one after the others. So yeah, thank you. It's very appreciated, and I hope that you learned something in the process. Let's see. Let's see that one. You see that one is not good. What I will do, I will test the return signal of the one that I just changed. So 72. Because it doesn't mean, oh, you see now it's 0. It doesn't mean that it's chip number 2, that it would be around that part. Because before I did any change, that hashboard was going up to number 68. So there's very few chances that it's before that. You know, it's oscillating, so my problem is still there. Return signal, good. Return signal here, good. So the one that I changed, actually, the one that I changed don't have any issue at all. But now, chip number 69 is showing me a strange behavior. So what's happening? If you were here a little bit earlier, my hashboard was stopping at 67 and sometimes at 68. And I told that sometimes if the tester is showing me 68, maybe 69 is the issue. But when I was playing with chip number 71, it gave me different issues. Maybe 71 was a problem, but maybe 69 too. So now I got a different behavior. If I'm playing with it a little bit, you see, chip number 68. So now I got a better indication that chip number 69 has an issue. I will try that one. Yeah, it's still giving me strange value that I didn't had before. And you see the chip before is 1.8, that's great. The chip that I want to change and is actually stopping, so number 69 is 1.3. And the other one afterwards is 1.7. I will change number 68 because the chip that I've put so far, number 71 that I've changed, seems great. Yep. Trying to learn what I can. I have 2 boards that are bad. Man, it's honestly, your comments are appreciated. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe on our channel. We try to put more content, more lives when we have the time and the chance. And this week is a killing streak for L3 Plus. We also have a Discord channel. Come take a look. The invite link is right into the comments, and you can join us. We have a mining talk, repair session, not more like a repair section that you can ask some question, and when we have the time, we can maybe help you. But yeah, when you can just come to chill, no problem. So, yep. But you know, as I said, sometimes we tend to forget it. Even me, I tend to forget it on any type of machine. I'm repairing personally. I've been into the electronic industry for like almost 10 years. PC, computer, laptops, cell phones. Everything is figured out. You can figure out pretty much anything if you put the time in it. So in my case, with L3 Plus, I'm just relentless. I've been working on them for 12 hours straight to trying to figure out, and you know, now I can confidently say that I almost completely mastered them. But you just need to be to give yourself some chances. And of course, if you got a background in electronics, it can help. It's really helps because those, yeah, you can change a screen cell phone, great. It's already taking some skills. Making a computer too, but you know, changing, diagnosing those hashboard and repairing them is a complete other level that even me. At first, when I saw them, I was like, yeah, I'm good with electronics. But the first time that I was working here, and they were just like, yeah, repair. They just put some hashboard on my desk, repair that. I was just, well, I was overwhelmed, honestly, at first, because also those machine, it's not a computer. You cannot go online and find straight sources. Even Bitmain, the creator, isn't showing anything about those. So it's even more a big challenge for hashboard repair. Yeah, done and done. Nice, very nice. So yeah, this week with me is, if you're into the Discord channel, my name is Raz from Decentral. So sometimes if you see me answering, it's me. But yeah, this week is L3 Plus streak. Maybe next week will be somebody else with some other kind of model. I don't know if we'll be here tomorrow for another live stream, but I'm pretty sure Friday I will be here. And we intend, if everything goes well, we intend to do a 12-hour live stream. So it's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, there you go. So I could actually use the same chip that I just changed. Why am I not doing it? First, I need to clean it because there's all that glue on it, like thermal glue, and it's quite long to clean. Secondly, that chip might have a problem, so instead of putting it again, I just changing it for another one and try to diagnose later. It's faster that way. Now we'll clean my zone. You need to be very careful when you go with those pads on the hashboard. Okay. Seems great. Now, got some flux, new chip. Seems nice. All the pins seem straight.
Take me down to the river bend. Take me down to the fighting.
Yeah, I will need a desk with an anchor because it's not stopping from moving. I will. I should bolt the desk on the ground, but I cannot.
Fly me up on a silver wave. Past the black where sirens sing. Warm me up in a nova's glow. And drop me down to the dream below. 'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle.
Do you use a jig to apply the solder paste to the chip? You mean like a stencil? Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you use a jig to apply the solder paste to the chip? I will show you after. Yes and no. If you're talking about like a stencil that you put the chip into like CNC the stencil. Yeah. Yes and no. It's good to have one, but with experience you less and less on my end. Less and less need one. I will show you after. There you go, seems nice. Yeah, like a stencil. So you see, I just reapply that chip and it's a little bit sideways, just a little bit. Seems to be connected, so I will try it. But what gives me, let's take a look. So one of the hardest part into the actual repair seems easy in my hand because I've been doing it for quite a while, but it's how you place the chip, and it makes all the difference. Yeah, even the more I'm looking at it on the microscope, the more I think that I will change it back, because you see here, yeah, that one will not connect, so I will change it back. So you really need to follow those lines. Also, that pin, not this one, but this one too, are a little bit weak, like oxidized, or I don't know. I will just reheat the chip and rework. Because maybe my testing point will work, but something else will not connect and can create a problem afterwards. I'll just push it.
can, but sometimes I don't make sense. I am what you never want to say, but I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do.
Okay.
Away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got.
Applying even pressure with the fork. Yes. Maybe that will have worked. I'm just sometimes an OCD perfectionist. So if I'm seeing it on the camera, you know, while being here. Okay. So that one will go onto the cooling station. Where were we? Oh yeah, stencil. Yeah, I'm using a stencil sometimes. Something like this. Yeah, so you know, you put the chip right here, and then a new chip. That's quite important because the new chip doesn't have any layer, pin, or anything on it, so that is very useful. Thing is, you need to have a very small thermal paste. What I mean by that, most of the time when you purchase thermal paste, no, not thermal paste, soldering paste. Sorry, my bad. By example, this is Chip Quick. It's SN63PB37. It's super easy to apply, but it's lead, so you need to be careful with that one. But it's T4 solder paste. If we go online, and most of the time T3 will be fine, but T4 is more refined, and T5 is way more, but it's gonna cost a lot more. So if you are doing it at home for your own electronics, fine, but if you're doing it on the bigger scale like us, T4 is fine. T3 is fine, and T4 is even better depending on the price. T5 solder paste. If you go into the microscope, you can do your own research online. You will maybe have a better screen quality, but yeah, just doing one or two chips. Honestly, T3 will be fine. If you can afford T4, like I strongly suggest this one. This is the one that we are using. SMD291AHT4 is super nice to have. So there's a small video here.
To surface mount.
And he was showing those small beads. It's literally solder in flux. So T3 will be a certain size, T4 will be even smaller, and T5 even smaller. Most of the time, when a company, by example ASUS, is making motherboard and are putting them all into the ovens, they're using soldering paste, T5 most of the time. Yeah, this is a better definition. So you got type 3, type 4, type 5, yeah, type 6 even. It's smaller and smaller. So this is what I would suggest. Where I want to go with this, if we come back with the stencil, if you got, by example, T3, maybe the small soldering balls will not go through here. And what will it do? You will use like a spatula or something, a metallic spatula, and just applying it evenly. You will take it off, and then you will see on your chip that there's some part missing sometimes. So you need to have a good quality soldering paste. The one we are using is going pretty well most of the time, and also your stencil need to be so clean. You see, that one, I didn't use it for quite a while, and no wonder why, it's completely messed up. So being like I am, I will take 10 minutes to clean it 100%. So instead, I will use my welder if I'm showing it to you. You see, for example, this one. Maybe another one that needs work. This one. Awesome, I forgot it. Is there an alternative to the stencil? I have a 3D printer. I don't suggest to have anything else because 3D printer isn't precise enough. It's those are CNC machine. It's like so precise. Stencil needs to be that much precise. Stencil is great. We got some available on our shop. If you don't see them, you can make a custom quote or just maybe ask into the Discord channel and we will make the dream happen for you. But meanwhile, if you got enough experience, you see that one need work. First thing, all the pads, some of them are completely gone. They need to be nice and bumpy. And also, you see that copper here? It's a thread from another hashboard. So the chip has been taking off, or maybe the hashboard was already weak, and then the copper has gone with the chip, completely fusion with it. So now it's out. So yeah, you need to clean your surface first thing first. Then I will apply some flux. Slack. I like to go a little bit sideways like this, and then I will heat at about, my welder is a 220. Even if the melting point of the soldering that I'm using is around 375, I will go higher because those chips can take a beat. You need to heat them so much, but you need to be quick. Otherwise, if you are not fast enough, you can break the chip. So, you know, we will do a little bit of Bob Ross right here. So I will put some soldering on the side. And like a brush, I will first clean my brush. I will then apply the soldering. And then I will put a little bit of happiness onto that chip. There you go. As simple as that. I will go to the other side. Same thing. There you go. Yes. Now it's all nice and bumpy, and as a bonus, you see, I still have a little bit of soldering onto my iron, into my Bob Ross brush. What I could do, I could maybe rework the center, and you see all the flux that has melted is now into the center, so I can just reuse that. And now it's nice and shiny. I can clean that up. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. A lot of practice and relentlessness. So yeah, that one will technically be ready to apply again, like new. So if I'm comparing with another one that might need rework, maybe this one. I don't know if we see it well enough into the camera. From here to down here, it's all nice and bumpy. But that one, all those ones are flat. So I will probably need to rework them. Same thing. Whoop. Same thing on the other side. So you see those ones as well as those ones. Probably the chip was taking off like this from the hashboard. and the remaining solder was still onto the hashboard. Because the difference, it's really, it came with experience. I don't know how to well explain it, but I will try my best. What I mean by that chip needs heat, so the tin on it will go into liquid state, into fusion state. But if it's not heated enough, if your hashboard is colder than your actual chip and you take the chip off, between pulling it out, more tin will stay into the hashboard. Make sense? Because it will not be into complete fusion state. So again, I'm cleaning my brush, putting some solder happiness on it. You see that one in the center needs a little bit more. I'll put some more flux. There you go. Yep. I could rework the center while being here. If you got too much on one side, you can try to push it on the other side like this. Because you don't want too much on one side and not enough on the other. Otherwise, when you will apply your chip, you will have solder blob, solder ball that will go maybe create short. So you want just enough. This is where the stencil comes in. When you're not that used to, the stencil will apply the exact amount that you need. Also, a stencil is a must-have when you work with new chip. But thing is, many technicians down like where I am don't like to work at all. They hate new chips. There's mainly only me that is working with new chips, and maybe 2 or 3 other people. Because most of the time the used chip are already thin, so you just take them and put them back. In my position, would you buy a bad board for chip or new chip and a stencil? Bad board. This would be my suggestion. Take a bad board, because not only for the chips. Right now the chips are almost higher price than an actual hashboard. So if you purchase a hashboard, you have chips and spare parts, components, boost circuit, capacitor resistance, name it. Or if I were you, when I started, I did both. One used hashboard for chips and parts, and like 10 new chips, just in case, with a stencil. So sometimes when I'm changing 3-4 times at the same place and there's a problem and that hashboard is messing with me, I'm putting a brand new chip. So now I know that I can discard that problem if there's still one. So that's my 2 cents about it. So those ones. So yeah. Now, chip number 69. Let's see. Is my diode value working well on the new chip that I just installed? Nope, too high. It's 7. Oh! Thing is, when I'm in voltage mode, I need to have my negative into the ground of the chip and then my positive into the testing point. But when you're measuring diode values, you need to go reverse. So the red one onto the chip and the black one onto the testing point to have the real actual value. Yeah, that makes more sense. L3 Plus isn't that important for them because it's mostly same values, but on 17 and 19 generation, I strongly suggest to go red and then black one. The chip that I put, maybe it's bad, maybe I played too much with it, I will change it right away. I don't even need to test it because I'm supposed to have 0.425 value and I got 0.700. Cancel that. Oh yeah, sure. You ask, we provide. Let's see. Those are the 5 main testing points on any Hashboard. 17 Gen, 19 Gen, L3 Plus, S9, name it. Most of them have 5 testing points. What I'm doing, I'm just taking one of my probe onto the grounding of the chip, and then I'm going onto the actual testing point because that testing point is conductive. It's either gold or copper. I think it's gold in that case. So, and then I'm measuring. And I'm supposed to have precise value. By example, if I'm doing the other one right under it, here, I'm supposed to have around 0.4. You see? You have 7 L3 Plus. Holy. 7 Hashboard or 7 machines? Machines. Well, you got almost 30 Hashboard to repair. You got almost as much as me this week. So I wish you good luck on that one. But you know, practice makes perfect. And if you are missing part, as I said, they're available on our shop. And if you got some question, maybe you can hop into the Discord and ask them if we have time. Or if it's too difficult or anything, you know, there's many things that we can do. You could send them to us for repair, or we could do learning session together. So yeah, many possibilities, but I'm pretty sure you will have L3 Plus. You will have a success rate of like 85%. The remaining will be either no fix because physically it's completely burned out or broken. Like, you know, you can fix almost anything if you put enough effort in it, but there's some that you cannot save. Nice. Yeah, completely dead. So here's the thing. When I changed it, the connection between the chip and the dashboard is super important. So if I'm taking a look here, I don't have enough tin here to make the connection. I only have some here and one bulb here. And if we take a look onto the chip, there's no tin at all, except here. I just got a little solder here, but all here I got nothing. So that's probably why I had issue. So I will change the chip. I will probably put one of the new that I just refloat. This one will go on the side. So if we compare with that chip, it's nice and bulby. Yeah, but that one here is messing with me. I think that one is almost all oxidized. I'm not touching anymore. That might create me more problems. My pleasure, man. My pleasure, honestly. That's some part of why I'm doing it. You know, if we can share some knowledge and some passion of it. Uh, I love repairing. I cannot stand to see one electronic go to waste. So my little trick here, I'm heating at about 480 and 33% of air with my with my air station, but then I'm ramping up to 75% of air because it's already melted, but I want to make sure that everything will be nice and flat. So I'm melting everything around, and then I'm pushing. Well, I'm glad. Why are you in the US? And out of curiosity, because we are quite new into that YouTube algorithm and live stream, how did you find the live stream? Ohio, nice. I've been to Texas once, but I've never been into Ohio. There you go. Meanwhile, I will try a new one. Everything seems fine on this one. Let's take a look at the behavior on the tester. Chris says on YouTube, I've been looking for a good expert on repair boards. You popped up several times. Very nice to hear it, man. I've been doing that whole week, expecting it a little bit, so the algorithm is working very well. Okay, L3 plus. Number 3. And also, you know, we try to make a very like a quality content. So take a look at our YouTube channel. We did not under the hood main component of L3 Plus, as well as 17 series, 19 series models. and other will come in. Let's see voltage on the dashboard. So first thing, do I have my power? Yes, I got 12 volt. Secondly, is my step down working well? Yes, 10 volt. Thirdly, is my boost circuit working well? Yes, 14 volt. Now, LDO. 1.8. Yes. All supposed to be 1.8. 1.8. 1.8. 1.8. Good. 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 Now let's do a little bending test. You know, really like bending it, not too much. You don't want to create more problem, but just playing with it a little bit, bending. Everything seems sturdy. Those are actually very sturdy machines. Return signal supposed to be 1.8. Return signals. Number 3. Oh, wait up. Strange signal around here. Nope, it was me. You see that one? My dashboard and my testing isn't saying to me any bad behavior, so I don't have any clue of which chip could be bad. On L3 Plus, that's happening many times. So in that case, what I will do, I will try to, I will probably listen to the ARC tester and probably change chip number 3 and or number 4. I could maybe try something else. I will go into advanced test and see if I have a different behavior. And my signal isn't jumping neither, so if I had a weakness it will jump, but it's not the case. Yeah, I will probably change number 4. Yep. Your channel is way better than 99.9% of the other reapers, especially focusing on ASIC. Thank you, man. I hope that Jonathan read this because he's putting great effort into those like how to organize those video and how it's actually like a teamwork where some people trying to work the angles, work the explanations and everything, and because we want to do better than what is actually on the market or on YouTube, because we've been there, we've been in your situation, and it's completely messed up that nobody took the time. It just looked like everybody wants just to keep their secrets. But, knowledge is power. I can understand that, but I think sharing the knowledge can be even better. Chip number 4. Let's do it. For just a little trick here, most of the time what I will do, I will just use those tweezers for prying, because if you pry when it's not hot enough, when it's too cold, you have a high risk of taking out the chip with the heatsink, and you don't want that. So you just heat a little, you just pry, and there you go. It's already gone. As simple as that. Oh, Jonathan. Sometimes he's answering onto the channel, but he is the one that is he is one of the people that is making everything happen. He's one of the CEO of Decentral. He sometimes he did a mini live video too, so you can go take a look. He did some of them, so he's pretty great with repairs too. So this is why I'm saying we try to put everything together, putting good content. So yeah, thumbs up to him. Thumbs up to the team. I think we have a very, very great team. Many unique talents here, talented people. Nice. That one is nice and clean. Let's take a look. Shit. Same thing.
You were that foundation, never gonna be another one. No, I followed, so taken, so conditioned I could never let go. Then sorrow, then sickness, then the shock when you flip it on me. So hollow, so vicious, so afraid I couldn't let myself see that I could never be held back or up. No, I hold myself. Check the rep, yep, you know my well.
That's an issue.
Let them know my hell.
Okay, what's going on?
Kept respect up the best they fell. Let the rest be the tale they tell. That I was there saying, and these promises broken.
I will try to take a look at the resistances of nearby the chip. It's very uncommon that those resistance are failing.
Test my will, test my heart. Let me tell you how the odds gonna stack up.
And if I'm checking with another hashboard to compare the values.
Frustration, been crossed and lost and told no. And I've come back unshaken, let down and lived and let go. So you can let it be known. I don't hold back, I hold my own. I can't be mapped, I can't be cloned. I can't see flat, it ain't my tone. I can't fall back, I came too far. Hold myself up and
Yep,
love my scars.
that's not it.
Ring wherever they are, 'cause I was there saying, and these promises broken deep below. Each word gets lost in the
So what I could do, I could try to take a look at number 68 because that one maybe is playing a little bit with number 69. I could maybe just strip off all the domain and see and take a look under it what's going on.
You can tell them all now. I don't back up, I don't back down. I don't fold up and I don't bow. I don't roll over, don't know how. I don't care where the enemies are. Can't be stopped, all I know go hard. Won't forget
Yep.
how I got this far. But every time
Yeah, let's try that.
these promises broken deep below. Each word gets lost in the echo. So one last lie I can see through. This time I finally let you.
Woo! It's not beautiful. Completely. All the glue is sideways. There's dust and everything. So maybe it's just a short somewhere. And that one will be hard to take off because of all the glue.
When I pretend everything is what I want it to be, I look exactly like what you had always wanted to see. When I pretend I can forget about the criminal I am, stealing second after second just 'cause I know I can. But I can't pretend this is the way it'll stay. I'm just trying to bend the truth. I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be, so I'm lying my way from you. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. No turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather pay all alone. No turning back now.
That big chunk will be a problem. Because many times it creates shorts under it. And I cannot scrape it because I would physically damage the hashboard.
Listening to all of that and this again. So I pretended up a person who was fitting in. And now you think this person really is me. And I'm trying to bend the truth. The more I push, the more I'm pulling away. 'Cause I'm lying my way from
It's an excavation. Oof, that one was close. Okay, now I will heat it. But instead of heating from above like I did, I will heat from under. Because many times when you heat from under, you might have a better chance of taking it out. It's another technique. Also, heating from under might apply less pressure onto the chip, less heat pressure. Getting there. There you go. Whoo! Yep. So what I will do, I will heat at around. I don't want to heat everything. I just want to take out some thermal glue. I will heat about 25% of air and 230 degrees. Because I just want enough space so the chip will stick onto the dashboard. Yeah, okay, I will leave everything. Hi man, how's it going? Raz, yes, this is me. Welcome back. Okay. Oh, two last on the side. Here. And I think it will be great. What's up? Doing fine. Many victories on L3 Plus today, and I don't know if you were here since because it's the chapter episode 4 of L3 Plus. I've been doing them all week, but many victories, yeah. What about you? How's it going? Okay, that one should be nice and clean, ready to go. Well, welcome into the repair and chilling spot, my man. Where are you from? C'est Pat! Asti, Pat! Yo! Ça va, toi? Pat, you should have said so. Are you still in Texas? I saw the name, but I wasn't sure. You're in the city. You nice, man. Welcome back. Did you come back with your car, or did you come back with a plane? Because if I remember, you did go with your Mazda. Well, welcome back. Yeah, a little break. Speaking of it. All right. Okay, let's put this one onto the cooling station and let's hope it's going to be better. Okay, this one I changed chip number 4 because it was stopping at chip number 3. Let's take a look at diode volume, diode values. Good, 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 Good. Let's test it. Still same thing. I'll try chip number 3. Yeah, chip number 3 it is. There you go. Let's see. Let's switch. There. Here. Um, chip, yeah, chip number 63, 68. As always, diode value first to see if everything is sticking fine. Good. To the moon! To the moon with those L3 pluses. Huh? But you see here, it's higher. So that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. But here it's still higher. So I know what has happened. Here's the thing. This is the chip that I changed here. And when I test, for example, I'm testing here, then here, then here, then here. Here's the thing. Return signal is the only one that is the opposite side. So instead of going from chip 1 to chip, from first chip to last chip, return signal is returning. So it's going from last chip to first chip. So now, if I'm looking at this value here is good. If you see like this. I measured earlier, this value is good because it's not the one of that chip, it's the one of this chip. So that's what happened, because this chip still has an issue right here. But it's the only one that got an issue here. So maybe I should try. It's very uncommon, but maybe I should try to change some resistance and capacitance around here. So now I will need another hashboard that is pretty much the same as this one. And I will change the resistance and capacitance for return signal. Mm. Mm-hmm. But this one is not the same. Let's see another one. So first, here it's board 1.6.1. Do I have one? Nope. Nope. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, I'll try this one. One, two, three. So the trois. This is the one that I want to change some parts. Even if the value seems gray, doesn't mean that the resistance or capacitance isn't broken. I'll change those two, and here the small capacitance. So yeah, it's gonna be a small operation. Also, I will heat and take out that heat sinks here. Because sometimes if one of the diode values isn't great, that doesn't mean it's the chip. Might means resistance or capacitance between the testing point and the actual chip. So that's what I'm gonna try. It doesn't happen often on those board, but when it does, it's a pain. One, two, and three. Okay. I will clean that area because it's not very clean. But I will wait for it to cool down, otherwise I might take out some either other parts or the actual solder tin on the dashboard. And afterwards I will change the other between, so I will change those one and then afterwards I will change those ones. Apply flux. I'll apply some more onto the other dashboard that I want to take some parts. And for you to have a bigger picture of what's going on, there you go. So you see, I could take them on the side, but I like to take them from the two opposite sides. So my tweezer are like heating magnet, so it's making a better connection. I could take them sideways like this, but I found out that if I'm taking them from the side, sometimes it can help melting and connecting. Looks like it. Uh, yeah, well, while being here, I will do the other side straight ahead. Hey man, how's it going? SM Akif from YouTube. Whew. Did you just join in? Okay, I will let it cool. And let me just put that, and I will come back real quick. Go. Okay, let's go back to work. Let's see what's going on with that board. Where was I? Yeah, okay. Resistance, capacitance, change all of them. They needed a good clean anyway. So now it's way better. Nice. Let's see with the other one. Same thing here. I'll prepare my zone and try to remember exactly where those ones are, because I will put them at the exact same place. Thanks, man. It's really appreciated. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe. If you want to join our Discord channel, you are more than welcome. Also, we are always chatting, giving tips, and just discussing and mining things and other stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Number 2. Number 1. No way. Let me see, that one don't want to go. We'll try to grab it again. Whew. Be careful for that one to not lose it. Otherwise it will go into the nth dimension. Why? Because I don't have enough flux, it's not sticking onto the other hashboard. There you go. Okay. Now this one. There you go. Last one. I know that the dashboard on the right has 2, but the dashboard on the left has only 1, so I will try to go original, so same parts. And it was number 2. Okay, so now that it's done, there we go. Sometimes miss your live streaming because it's for here. Well, really, here it's 7 p.m. 7:15 p.m. So yeah, we got a great hour differences. But you know, I'm glad you're here. Were you here since the beginning, or did you just came by? Already subscribed. Nice, very nice. So now we'll just stick everything to the where it belongs. That one is good. That one is great. Here. Okay. Everything is connected. We'll put it on the side on the cooling station, and let's take a look at the other one that I changed, chip number 3. There you go. So yeah, chip number 3. Let's take a look. First, let's see the values, the quality of the connection of the chip. Great, great, great. I'll not fall twice for this one. Great, great. Voltage, let's see. Yeah, here it's 7 p.m. and 20 minutes. You know what? I will probably go soon. We are almost closing. We're usually closing at 8. So we'll do just a little more. Let's hope I have one last victory before the end of the stream. Worse. Even worse. Clock. Yeah, so that one wants to play with me. So yeah, I will not work too much on this one. Oh, here's one thing. Chip number 2, I got reset signal of 1.8, thus is good. Here, I got 0. And the other one, I got 0. So those two I will need to change them again. I will not do it tonight. I will do it maybe tomorrow, maybe another time, maybe Friday. I will put a little mark so I can remember what I've done. Chip 3-4. Reset. Meanwhile, let's see the other one. Yeah, seems cool enough. First, let's see diode values. If it's not working, I will change it probably tomorrow. Still the same thing. Or maybe I can try to change it one last time for tonight. I change this one. Yeah. Yep. All the other, did it change anything? All the other ones, it's great. I'll change one last time this one. Yes. Je me dis, je vais arrêter comme dans 15 minutes. Tabarnak! Ah, c'est déjà fait. pense que ce serait compliqué à montrer. Ouais, very nice. Vous autres, 8, 8,5? Bien. So this is, yeah, maybe I can try to show. This is what we sometimes do. We try to recycle and clean some chips. So I don't know if you see, but we got into a barrel. We're cleaning all of them into something like this. We got like maybe 1,000 of them, even more. But meanwhile, I just saw something that might create some issue. I thought it was dust, but it seems to be rust. Here. Yep. Let's try to take a look at the maintenance guide. You see, the maintenance guide for many models are available on our website. So I will show you at the same time. So if we go into the shop section, no, help section. Yeah, my computer is lagging because of all the live stream. Help, ASIC download, ASIC manuals. Yeah, exactly. So the bank seems to be missing number 1 and number 3. I want to see the exact number of those pads because sometimes they are linked to nothing. But I fear that this one here is linked to that pad and this one here is linked to this one. I want to see where they goes because that's probably it. L3 plus. So if that's the case, I will just not do it. I've already lost too much time on this one. So again, some of them, it's repairable. It's not unfixable, but it will take too much time, and I can do more Hashboard meanwhile. Hi Lucas, how's it going? Ground pad or traces go to other side of the boards? Sometimes yes. Actually, many times yes. But if we go to see on the other side, there's a high chance because if I'm taking a look at chip number 1, 2, chip number 3 here, and I'm going all to the left, pin 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now if I go to the other side, chip number 1, 2, 3 here, and probably here, 1, 2, so probably one of those two pads. I could try to work them out. But I also want to see into the actual test, into the actual maintenance guide, what the chip is doing. So this would be VDD and this would be ground. So if I'm looking at VDD on the upper side, so it's the side number right, seems to be reset, BI, and RO. So you see I have return signal problem with that chip. So that could be it. Well, now we found the culprit. So what I could do, I could try to scrape here a little bit and try to join with the jumper wire and put another chip, but just that will take too much time. I've already worked so much on that one today. I will put it on the side and let's see maybe another time. So yeah, this one will go on the side. I'll just put some notes on it. Chip number 789. Pads number 28 and 26 that are reset and RO. And also, I think there's one capacitor missing right here. I'm not sure. It depends on the models. Nope, not missing. Never mind. Because the chips. Look at that. Bring it to me. You see, we try to recycle as much chip as we can. I don't know the value of this box, but there's so much of them for I think 17th generation. Okay, so yeah, last thing, I will not work on other hashboard, but I will finish the one that I've already started. So you see here, I have one chip, and here I have two chips. I have here one heatsink, another one, and another one. One. S17 equal torture unless customer is willing to upgrade heatsinks. Yeah, absolutely. Indeed, it is. Mostly S17 plus. T17 too, but T17 it's most of the time we are just upgrading them, but we have so much S17 plus. So this is the most common one to be available, to be compatible with upgrades. But we can do pretty much any ones, any dashboard with upgrades. Let's clean that up. Can you upgrade heatsinks on D3? Probably. I don't remember what those model looks like. Maybe I will try to inform myself tomorrow because pretty much everybody is gone tonight. But yeah, I think we can arrange something. D3. Just got done about 2517 plus repair. Nice, very nice. Probably the worst decision Bitmain has made in their 9 years. Uh, One, yeah, they did a few. They did a few bad mistakes, but you know, S17 Plus, once you do the upgrade, it's a pretty reliable one. But in my opinion, into the 17 series, S17 is the best. S17 Pro is a very good machine, sturdy, even better with upgrades. Okay, that's pretty much clean. I'll put them onto the cooling station. D3 is crap. I don't remember those one, so maybe they're not that much of a crap. Okay, now here and here. S17 Pro even without upgrade is good. Yeah, exactly. I have a few personal ones mining without issue. Yep, running strong. I got one myself too, and it's running a little bit hot, but on these times it's pretty good. So now, for the final touch, I'll use thermal epoxy. I will take one of those many Q-tip that I used. I will cut one, and it's gonna be my brush. Have you worked in the aluminum backboard? Do you like having small preheat plates versus just using hot air? I didn't personally, but one of my colleague, Ahmad, have worked on these actually today, and we were talking about how they are a real pain to work. Even with a heating plate, it seems like the heating plate is not the good size, so you cannot really anchor the hashboard onto the plate, so it's bending because the harder it gets, the more bend it will be. So it's a real issue. We are actually looking for maybe a smaller hot plate, or we're not sure because we've seen many people doing it and seems to be doable, but well, it's not very user friendly. So let's put some here. I don't need more than this. Hmm. What? Yeah, I had it like this. I'm getting tired. Okay, here. One. Oh, it's already starting. Need to be quick. There you go. Oh, I should clean that one. No, it will be fine. Whew! Almost did an error back here. Two. Last one. And three. Let's see. Lucas Studio on YouTube says, oh, about S19 aluminum, yeah. Even after upgrade, S17 Plus, it's making issue. Yeah, S17 Plus are making really big issue with the upgrades still. I got a few ones that I've worked on. I actually did a live stream the other time about S17 Plus, like the hardest one, the one that, and I actually shown how to try to take them back, and I bring some back to life after I don't know how many hours. Yeah, so thank you. I have not been enjoying my time with them as well. Same thing here. Same thing where the board bent to the heat. Yeah, so we are not the only one. Glad. I'm sad, but glad to hear that we are not the only one. But seems to have gotten the temperature dial in row. Yeah, I have a lot of Avalon. We have two. We are starting to work on them more and more. Have a lot of Avalon repair coming in, and they are aluminum back. Yes. Same with some S19 and now the newest S19 XPs. I didn't work yet on S19 XPs. I don't know how they are. In my experience, S17 Plus is not as bad as you say. ASIC tends to delaminate, but if you replace them and use perfect amount of solder for the heatsink, they will work for for a long time without issue. Honestly, it depends on that one. We could discuss a little bit more on that one, Fitim. The ones I worked one came from a coal factory, really, and were in the worst shape I have ever seen a miner. So my experience with them may be worse than yours. Yeah, mine too, because I've seen, well, I don't know if I got some here, but they're so messed up. That one isn't as worse as some others, but you know, one thing is here, the acrylic that they put, it's like when you try to do a reflow, it's all burning up and tends to go between the component and the hashboard. So that's an issue. So same thing on this side. And you know, we have some issue with those chips. They're so delaminated that you cannot even diagnose. So the you cannot use your multimeter on all those chips. So there's like half of the hashboard that you cannot diagnose. This, while also some of the chip that have, you know, some chip completely gone. So those kind of hashboard, it's a big waste of time. So yeah, all right. Well, those two that I did, I will let them. I will let the epoxy do its job. So I think that will be it for today. We did quite a. We did. I'm pretty happy with the result and the amount of repair that I did today with you. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy yourself during this live stream. I also hope that you learned some things, and it's always a pleasure. Maybe I will come back tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, or but for sure, stay tuned for Friday. I still got some L3 Plus to repair, but I think somebody else will try to do a live stream. We'll see. So stay tuned. Have a good night and good holiday. Thank you, you too, man. I wish you as well. So see you next time.